folks, this is Nick here from Nick's News and Reviews. Now, when you think of football games on the Commodore Amiga, you automatically will think, if you're of that era, of Kickoff 2 and the fantastic Sensible Soccer series. Striker, anyone? No, don't think you've heard of it. Well, I've also got Kickoff 2 and Sensible Soccer, this being Striker by Rage in 1992. Not quite as good as those other two games I aforementioned. So you may ask, why aren't you reviewing those other games then? And I would say, you're asking too many questions. Striker, not bad in its own right. People either loved it or hated it. I didn't mind it, which has obviously just gone against what I just said. Yeah, I've got Kickoff 2 and Sensible Soccer, but there's probably more footage on YouTube about those, not necessarily with commentary on, but we'll have a look at this one. It came out on the Atari ST, as well as the Amiga, of course, the Amiga CD32, the Sega Mega Drive, and the Genesis, MS-DOS, and the SNES. This game runs very, very fast, so I think that's why that divided opinion on it. And because of the speed, the players are flickering quite a lot, and due to that, we'll probably only play one game, because I don't want to duff your eyes up. Striker, program design there. Is the seedings. Germany's top, England's fourth. The worst is Qatar. You can see Spain are ranked 10th, so just shows you how long ago this was. Things certainly do change. You'll see Yugoslavia there as well. They don't even exist. CIS and Czechoslovakia. Not sure how they're going to do in the modern world, but quite a lot of teams. Right, we'll also play the first round of the tournament. We'll select England, and this will give us a pretty poor team to play against, I would have thought, somewhere near the bottom, which make my gameplay look artificially good, which isn't bad. Now, I'm told this is one of the first soccer games to feature a 3D viewpoint, so it is historic in that way, and you can already see the flicker slightly, but this game does run at the speed of knots. Now, the tactics are simple. We're England there in white. You won't see the players' names. The computer's tactics will be to pass it around like any normal team would. And England, which is me, we're gonna run it. We're not going to do any passing, because we'll lose it straight away. So as soon as we get the ball, we're just going to try and run straight on and shoot. We're playing Albania, you see. 2 halves of 3 minutes. The tough Albanians. I don't know what rank they are in this game. England are ranked back 4. But in most football games on the Commodore Amiga at least, there seems to be the best way of scoring goals is at 45 degrees. Always seems to be a sweet spot. If you can find that on the screen and shoot at 45, with a bit of aftertouch on maybe, then you're good for goals. This isn't how England normally play. We just hoof it up the pitch, like Albania just did. Cool, look at that. They've slid in a bit, these Albanians, but look at this play. Wish we need a player like this nowadays. But in real life, we should be roasting Albania. Don't think they've suddenly improved. Malawi are in this game as well, the great Malawi. So whenever you think of football or soccer, automatically think, oh, post. Automatically think, can we beat Malawi? Goal kicks are not taken by the goalkeeper, so it feels a bit like being at school. Someone else takes the kick. Right, so we've got a free kick here. We can position it with this dotted line. Went for the shot and missed. See the cameraman there flickering away? I don't really want to take a picture of that fellow. But comments will go along the bottom there, where the score is currently showing, if I'm slowing down. But it's all possession England. Can we make use of it? This is great. That Albanian keeper is doing really, really well. Kickoff 2 is an over-the-top game. Just top view, hit the post. Oh, I should have scored there. Top view. Sensible Soccer is as well. With Kickoff 2, it's just booting it up the field the whole time. There's different tactics to this. Sensible Soccer, it's pinpoint passing. Now this goes so quick and it's so slippery. It's pointless passing to anyone. So just try and dribble it into the back of the net, almost. Haven't seen this on any other computers. Haven't actually seen anyone else who's got this game apart from myself. Oh, penalty! Right, so we've got this arrow going across, and I stopped it at the wrong point, and it's a miss. But still 0-0. England have missed a penalty. The manager, whoever it might be at this stage, because we don't know. Who was the manager in 1992? Don't know. Must be under pressure here. We can't beat Albania. They are flying in a bit here. So you see the player numbers. going down the bottom there. Who's nearest the ball? It's number 2 on it. Is that Gary Neville, perhaps? I never remember him playing a bit like this. Oh, unlucky Gary. Someone dived in for a header. The control's pretty rudimentary. It's the joystick and then fire button to shoot. Oh, good goal. So I think it hit the sweet spot. Let's see a replay. Shows a replay there. I've obviously got into the sweet 45 degrees. Try and remember that for next time, because that could be a goal fest. Good graphics there. Celebrating the goal in the light display. 1-0. That's good. That was getting a worry there. Can you name one Albanian football player from 1992? Oops. At the post. Yeah, so no players' names, which is a shame. You can change the formation, although it don't make a great bit of difference if you're playing much like I'm playing here. Looking good against Albania, but if I was playing Spain or Brazil, you'd hardly see me have the ball while they're doing pinpoint passing, and I'm probably going to lose about 17-0. But I think you've got the gist of this game already, haven't you? So one game's enough. Don't know where we're playing, but there's an athletics track going around. I'm not sure we'll see Daley Thompson run round from a previous review. But this goalkeeper's having a great game for Albania. Right, so just running it forward. We'll zigzag to try and avoid the slide tackles the computer opponent makes. But he does tend to give away a few penalties. We've had one and missed it. Hopefully we'll get another one. Half time, so 1-0. It's a pretty average gameplay there. Flickering's quite bad. I haven't mentioned it, but you probably spotted it straight away. Not of much use, but on the right there is an overhead with dots of where the players are on the pitch if you're trying to do a pass. But pretty poor. The bars, far left and right, is how close the player is to injury. Yes, but I seem to remember free kicks is a good way to score. Oops. Yes, so we've got a free kick here. Let's see if we can do David Beckham style into it. Oh, it's hit the wall and then hit the post. Hopefully we'll get another one of those. Oh, they've done another foul. Good. I'm not getting yellow cards for this, though. This referee's very lenient. He's tried it. Oh, defender headed it away. Yeah, so in tournament mode, I think there's about 4 or 5 rounds. And you can play 1 or 2 players. Just a normal game. Or play a friendly, at least. So if you had a friend that didn't know anything about football, you can take control of Brazil, tell them that Qatar was the second best team, play and thrash them completely. But I think most people, although they don't know much about football, may still know that Qatar aren't a very good team. Although the World Cup is there soon, and that should be nice and hot for them. Got another free kick. Can we make better use of this? It's a bit slow. Oh, it's gone over. No! Brilliant! What a goal! Thought it was going over, but obviously has some top spin. And it's dipped at the last moment for a quality goal. That makes it 2-0 to England. Well, that's a rarity, isn't it? Good. Striker, Commodore Amiga, England 2, Albania 0. Don't know how we're doing in real life. If you're watching this because you typed in football on a YouTube search because it's the World Cup, I hope we're doing well. Comment underneath if we are, or if we're not, maybe comment as well. Most comments gets answered to, on account that there aren't very many of them. Right, we're going down the pitch. You might have noticed. Quite a lot of teams playing red in this game, so quite often if you always get a red team. Oh, good save. We need at least to win this 4-0, don't we, to have any hope of succeeding in the championship. No one's going to be scared of a team that struggle against Albania. All respect if you're watching from Albania. I'm sure your team's quite good, but England would expect to beat them. Oh, we just fouled you. Sorry about that. Oh, that's good. Right, so England never run the ball like this, ever. But this is how we're playing today, and perhaps we should. Seem to be getting a good response. Zigzag, zigzag. Ooh, post again. And we've got a penalty. Right, come on. Oh dear, 2 penalties, 2 misses. Put it straight down the middle that time, and lost. This is pretty realistic in terms of what England are like at penalties. Yellow card for them. But you can't practice penalties, I've been told. But it can't. The argument being, of course, you can't recreate the pressure of the atmosphere of the crowd. But you can still practice, can't you? It's like, why practice anything if you can't recreate the crowd? Bit of a wimpy excuse. Shoot! Oh dear, we should be 10-0 up by now. Come on, they ain't going to score in a month of Sundays. If there's Brazil or Uruguay, or even Switzerland, I'm sure we'll be struggling. But Switzerland are quite high up in the FIFA rankings at this point in time, 2014. In this game, they aren't really fancied. I don't know why Switzerland are so high up in the rankings. If they had some good results against people I don't know. Yellow card. Hopefully they'll get a red card. That'll make it easier for us. He crosses it. No. Okay. So you get used to the flickering after a while, but this does run really, really fast. Computer magazines either gave it a great rating or slated it. Right, third penalty. We must get at least one of 3. Great. What a goal. Slightly sarcastic. But 1 penalty in 3. 3-0. This is beyond Albania's touch, I think. They're out of this tournament. They are out. In your face, Albania. England are back. And that's what always happens when England get a win. No matter whose it's against. If it's a good win, we say we're then going to win the World Cup. But we're quite a way off that at the moment, at the time of recording. If we now have won the World Cup and you're watching this, feel free to gloat. And I'll definitely say yee-haw after that. But it's a pretty safe bet we're not going to win, unless something crazy happens. I think we're lacking some world-class players, about 11 of them. But as soon as we get those, we'll be a threat to the World Cup. Oh, they've got a dangerous free kick here. They've only got 7 seconds to go. Own goal! That's not good. Come off my own keeper. Don't know who's in goal there. Maybe it was David Seaman back then. Possibly Shilton, but either way, should have saved that. David Seaman was never very good at saving the high balls. Full time, and that's been Striker. We've got the champagne open. It wasn't pretty, but we beat them. That's Striker on the Commodore Amiga by Rage Software. 99% possession by us. Didn't really get too many goals. 29 shots on goals versus their 1, which they scored with. So I hope you enjoyed that. Until next time, goodbye. Goodbye!